research site depend on a sponsor to identify issues or noncompliance. And truly we see in new guidance out there from the agency, especially the 2009 Supervisory Responsibilities Guidance Document, that truly the investigator is responsible for supervising and correcting and implementing actions to address problems. So it's one of their 10 suggested components in the investigational plan to adequately run your trials as the investigator. So we'll talk later about those 10 components, which you'd actually want to be able to see supported at any research site, especially a site that has noncompliance, because it could be that one of those lack of these 10 elements they talk about could be contributing to the, for the reason why they have noncompliance. So a good gap analysis time will be later on in this presentation. So in the next warning letter on the next slide is a warning letter to a research sponsor. And if you guys have taken some of my classes before, this is an example of a warning letter. It was, I believe, a 2005 or 2006 warning letter. And it's one of the many that started to come out, and there's actually a couple good ones from 2009 and 2010 that talk about failure to secure an investigator's compliance, so failure of managing this at the site level for the monitoring. And they even, at the next slide, you'll see they look at monitoring visit reports to see if there's been adequate management of reported noncompliance in these monitoring visit reports. And they could see that there was no documentation to show that the firm got compliance from the investigator. Because that's the regulation in the sponsor side. We must have adequate monitoring and secure compliance when there is noncompliance, or close the study down at the research investigator level.